I think for me, learning
Mhm.
as an athlete, as a person in life, we try to resist certain things.
Absolutely.
Everything was created for us. We
Everything.
control. We have the authority. It's not for us to dismantle these things. It's for us to tap into the power
Mm.
within us to have authority over these things. You brought up something, a good point. You just said the confidence never left.
Mm.
None of these things leave. We talk about duality, nothing leaves. What's fed the most in attention, and intention
Mhm.
is what grows the most. Nothing
Absolutely.
goes away, something just becomes the dominant.
Yes.
We have the power and authority on what becomes the dominant. As we can see, we're talking about mental now. I'm not my mind. I have one. We clear. This is fact because there's things
Mhm.
that come in my mind. I didn't want to think that. I didn't put that there. So the
Absolutely.
authority I have is I will sit. I'll
Mhm.
let you pass through. But what I'm going to do in my power and authority is feed what I want to be bigger. So as you pass through, I'm gonna feed it through words, through my actions,
Yep.
and sometimes we have to own too, right? If there's some feelings that come that make us feel sad, and I always talk about this a lot, especially with this thing, you got to live with the strong black woman, right? This whole thing. Oh, I have strength, and
Mhm.
my strength is in my strength. I embrace my emotion of
Mm.
tears and
Mm.
sadness and
Mm.
joy,
Mm.
and I embrace them. I just don't let them control me.
Mm.
I give them their outlet. We have a relationship. Do what you need
Absolutely.
to do in this
Absolutely.
moment.
Yep.
Now I'm taking the movement back. I gave
Mm.
you a moment,
Mhm.
but I have a movement.
Absolutely.
And that goes back to the knowingness, the stillness in you, and knowing that we can experience these things, but it shouldn't be where it becomes the power in silence we talked about.
Mm.
If
Mm.
you're not speaking it, if you're not addressing it, if you're not acknowledging it, you don't always have to speak to someone. Speak to your authority, speaking to yourself.
Mm.
You're not going to be silent. You're going to say, I acknowledge you. You're here.
Mhm.
Anxiety right now. You're here. Get it on, get out. This is what I'm feeding. So
Absolutely.
that's how I deal with it. And I love that you said that in the end because that's exactly what I was gonna say. Nothing leaves me.
Nothing.
It's what
Nothing
I
at
give
all.
power to.
It's absolutely, absolutely. Here's a hack for people that want to shift a paradigm, a mental paradigm. Remember, I mentioned that the brain is very analytical. So, if there is a theory or hypothesis, the brain wants to figure out the answer. It needs to know the answer. That's what the brain automatically does. And so, what happens is if you say that you can't do something, the brain is going to analyze and see why you cannot do it. It needs to prove the point to be true. And the same thing works. This is a hack now. The same thing works whenever, but this is difficult. It's something that you have to practice. Whenever anxiety comes in, whenever fear comes in, when they show up, being able to say thank you, God, or TYG. Oh, I'm grateful for this experience. See, this is what I give. This is the stuff. This is the magic that I give my high performers, my athletes, my entertainers, my business executives. Like when we work with these big companies, I give them this magic. And basically, what you are doing, you are saying thank you for something that you consider as bad. You label as bad. And what I'm telling you is to switch that frequency and say, thank you, God, TYG, for this moment. What am I learning from this? This shifts your focus from being sad and being angry into being curious and looking for growth because you cannot grow without patterns. You cannot grow without cycles because those need to be studied. And when you study those patterns and those cycles, that's where the growth comes. And so, in order for you to let things go and not take everything so personal, remind yourself, I'm thankful and I'm grateful for this. And the brain automatically starts to figure out why. And the minute the brain can figure out why and see why you're grateful for it, then you start to see it. And you just hack your life when it comes to your mental problems.
No, that's a huge hack because there's a song I'm thankful for it all. Another thing that was for me of breaking the code, and there is a code in life. I'm not going to get deep in it, but a lot of things is when I stopped living by cliches and realizing there are powers, there were gems, kryptonite to things that thought had power over me, disguised in cliches. We have got desensitized with certain things, certain phrases, certain words that was actually the message of how to actually not just navigate this realm, but to have authority. We have cliched it.
Yes.
And I'm thankful for it all is one. We'll just say that. There's a song on it, but all means all. It's not I'm thankful for it all, but it's I'm thankful for it all. Because in that, again, we take the power. We take the power. Speaking of athletes in life, everything, going back to the story I just told you, when I flopped, it was because it felt like I didn't have my power. My power was I needed to control. That's how it was in every area of my life. I needed to control. I can't control this. I can't control this. So you took my power. So in getting our power, there's a lot of things that are cliched to Vonda's questioning. Listening to others' opinions sowed doubt. Another thing that has got cliched, seeds. When I looked at that statement, sowed doubt, we can't cliche that there's seeds. Seeds that will be harvested, nurtured, and grown. So with that, when I read that, is listening to others' seeds that was put into me, because I listened, I harvested, I became the condition necessary for it to grow within me. See, we're given a blueprint. We're told that there's seeds.
Absolutely.
And we're told that there's certain things we can do with seeds. And whatever we do with those seeds, they will grow 30, 60 to 100 times more.